This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so yeah, let me start with the session. So before going ahead with the session, let me introduce myself. My name is Tamim, and I have around 7 years of experience when it comes to digital marketing. So I have been working on the market research and on to the lead generation and social media strategy for multiple organizations. Few of them are like Aon and with Think Vidya, which is now Urban Pro. So I have been working with multiple organizations, also as a consultant, helping them in their marketing goals. So this is what is about me. And when it comes to training, I have been training for the past. I've been giving training for the past 4 years, and I have trained n number of batches, individual candidates, and also given few corporate trainings. So this is what is about me. And when we go ahead with the session, I think everyone knows why exactly we are here today. So we are going to talk about digital marketing. So few of you may know what is digital marketing, and a lot of you must have heard in many places like digital marketing or online marketing or social media marketing. So today we'll discuss about what exactly are those. So today we are going to discuss what is digital marketing. Let me answer all the questions which are there, like what, why, how, everything related to digital marketing today. So we're going to discuss about what is digital marketing. Let's see the definition, the evolution, how it evolved, and what is the current landscape, where it is standing, why there is such a buzzword about this, why everyone is talking about this. Then let's look into few digital marketing channels SEO, social media. What are these? What are the channels? And let us also look into the difference between traditional and digital marketing. The normal traditional marketing like TV ads, newspaper. What is the difference between that? Let us have we'll have a quick look into what are the differences, and even we'll look into the job roles. Like what does a digital marketing do? See, at the end of the day, if you participants over here, mostly almost more than 80% of you are looking out for a job once after completion of this course. So that is how it is, right? So we will focus more on that part, where I will explain you what exactly a digital marketer will do in his or her day-to-day activity, what are the different job roles when it comes to digital marketing, and how can you make a career from that, what's the demand, what's the salary, and all those things. Like why, I will also explain why you should choose digital marketing as a career. We'll compare it from other industries, and we'll discuss why you should choose. And at the end, I will just give you a detailed explanation on the certification course, a 3-month certification job assured course, which has a duration of 3 months. I will give you a detailed, a brief explanation on what the course is, what you will be doing, and how much time you will be spending, and what certifications you will be writing. So all those things I will be telling you. So this is what we'll be looking into today. So the first thing, the first question, let's get into that. What is digital marketing? So that's the first question. See, everyone must have heard, you must have heard digital marketing is this, digital marketing is that, a lot of definitions. But the simple definition is, if I ask you what is marketing? So marketing is nothing but a promotion or advertising of a brand, a business, or a product is called as marketing, right? If you're promoting a brand, or if you're promoting a product or a service, is called as marketing. Now, what exactly is digital marketing? Same thing, but you're going to use it. You're going to use digital media to do the promotion. So if you are using digital media to promote a brand or a business or a product, it is called as digital marketing. Got it? So what is digital media? Internet, mobile, all these are like digital mediums. So if you're using social media, so if you're using all these things, so using these social media, internet, mobile, search, if you're using all these things, and if you're planning to if you're using all these things, and if you're planning to promote a product or a business or a brand, this is what we call it as digital marketing. Okay, so what exactly is this promotion? How does the promotion differ? We'll see more about this in detail, but i have uh, I have mentioned here an important line. So the promotion or the advertising, what exactly is that? It is a process of reaching out and engaging with your customers or users through digital media. So when I say promotion, when I say advertisement, what is that? What is promotion? What is advertisement? It's engaging. You have to reach out to your target customer, to your target user, and engage with them. Get into a conversation with them, communicate with them, answer their questions. So you doing all these things, this process of reaching out and engaging with your customers and users is called through digital media. That is what in digital marketing, promotion and advertising is. So in case if someone asks you like, okay, what is digital marketing? Tell me what is digital marketing. Simple. Digital marketing is a promotion or advertising of a brand or a business or a product through digital media is known as digital marketing. Got it? So this is what digital marketing is. Now, the evolution. See, from the time internet was invented, email was invented, digital marketing is evolving. So digital marketing is evolving year by year, day by day. From the day the internet was invented, email was invented. So when email was invented, people started using email to communicate with each other, to send messages. SMS came into the picture. Then slowly social media came in. Then people started communicating through social media. Then there are a lot of things. Then videos, then apps, a lot of things. Now also we have like Snapchat, you have like Instagram, you have a lot of things we have. So digital marketing has evolved in a lot of way. If you see today, there is huge number of people who are online. There are huge number of people who are online. This is a recent data, 2018 data. So the it shows that around 7.5 billion of world population. So approximately around 7.5 billion world population is there, and in that 53%, more than 50% are using the internet now, and out of that 42% are active social media users, active, who are active, who log in every day, so are active social media users. Just imagine how big it is. So 50% of the population is using internet, 42% of the population is using social media, and it is growing, and 68% of the population is using mobile, and it's growing day by day. It's not like it's not going to reduce, it's going to increase. It's growing day by day, month by month, year on year, it keeps on growing. So that is what it is all about. So why I am showing you this data, so why I need to know that this many people are there? See, in a simple way, when you need to market, promote or advertise any product, you need to find where your target audiences are there, right? So the primary thing is to understand like where your target audiences are there. See, in previous days, if you want to promote your pen or your pencil, so where you would go? You would go to school or you would go to colleges, because those are the target people who are going to buy your product, right? So in marketing, the most important thing is to find out where your target audiences are there. Now, as this internet got evolved, social media is evolving, all of the people are getting into internet. 50% of the population, 40% of the population in social media, 60% using mobile smartphones. So how the businesses thought is, okay, everyone is in internet, all of them are going online, then why can't we promote our business also online? That is how the evolution started. That is how digital marketing started. Every industry, every organization, every business started getting into digital. Everyone is using internet, right? Even if an IT company or a college graduate or a doctor or anyone working on the, I mean like any industry, any domain, people are there online. So that's how what businesses thought. They tried to grab this opportunity, and they did by promoting online and by advertising online and engaging with the customers online. So this is one more reason on why companies got into digital marketing. This is a very important reason because marketing requires a target audience, and target audience are online, and that is why we use digital marketing to reach them and promote our products and services. So this is one reason on why businesses use digital marketing. Another reason, very important reason, is consumer behavior change. Okay, the another more important reason is consumer behavior change. Now, what exactly is the consumer behavior change? Who are the consumers? We, I mean, a layman, the people who buy, who consume a product, who consume a service, is what is called as a consumer. So the behavior change in the consumer also created a demand for digital marketing. Let me explain you how. Let's say, like for example, if you want to buy a mobile phone, right? So you want to buy a mobile phone now, not now, but you wanted to buy a mobile phone 5 years back. Let's assume. So we are in 2010, and you want to buy a mobile phone, and what exactly you would do? Or let's say 2012, so you want to buy a mobile phone, so what exactly you do? We would go into a showroom. There are very limited options for us. We will go into a showroom and we'll check whatever the mobile phones which is there inside that particular showroom, and whatever the sales guy says, okay, this is the best selling mobile and all those things, and we'll go word by word. We will believe him, and we will buy that phone and we will come. So what happened at that time? We had limited options. You had no source to do the research. Just because that sales guy is saying that this is the best, you're going to buy. There is no source, and you don't have any other choice. You don't have like any other options also. Like, you maybe in another store is maybe 3 kilometers away, so you don't want to spend your time going there, so you were buying it. Now let's fast forward to 2018. So now if you want to buy a mobile phone, so what you would do? You have multiple options: Amazon, Flipkart, Snapdeal, Chroma. You have like huge options on it. And one more thing, you have a source where you can evaluate reviews, right? You go to Amazon, the first thing you check is reviews. And you go to Flipkart, check the review, how it is. So feedback. Now the consumers have more information. Previously, the vendors, I mean the providers used to have more information about the product or service. But now, because of the huge knowledge base available in the form of search engines like Google, and in the form of like community like Facebook and all those things, so huge knowledge base is there, where what people do is people go and research, and they try to gain as much knowledge as possible before buying. So previously, 5 years back, you buy the product or you utilize the service and then give the feedback. I mean the satisfaction level. But now you first get satisfied that yes, this is the product which I want to buy. Then you go and purchase. So this is one form of behavior change in the consumer. So how people used to buy 5 years back and how people used to buy now, it has changed. In the same way, even the businesses, how they should market for the people 5 years back and how they should for the people now has changed. So now, so previously it was all about, so previously it was all about like product, information, offers, all those things. But now it's not about your product, it's not about the information, it's about creating customer value, satisfying the customer. So that is what is very important. And digital marketing strategy is one such. It is totally customer driven. In digital marketing, we totally say customer first. So that is how the things are. So this is one more reason like why companies and all those people are adopting digital marketing. And let's see a few differences between digital and traditional. Difference between like digital marketing and traditional marketing. So now I hope you guys have a clear understanding on what is traditional and what is digital. See, traditional marketings are like ads which you give in TV, radio, newspaper, flyers, posters, banners. So these are all are traditional. Digital advertising is using digital mediums like Facebook, like YouTube, Google, using all those things. If you are doing advertising, that is digital. So what is the difference? See, there are few points. Digital advertising or digital marketing is economical and fast to promote, but traditional is expensive and time consuming. So how exactly I say like digital marketing is economical and fast to promote and traditional advertising is expensive and time consuming. See, for example, if you want to give a TV ad, how much a TV ad costs? It's huge. TV ads cost more. So on TV ads, like for example, you don't even know whether you are reaching the right persons or not. But when you come to digital marketing, let's for example say advertisements on YouTube. Advertisements on YouTube are very economical. You can even start an advertisement for 100 rupees per day. You can do that. 100 rupees per day, you can reach to more than 1,000 people. So that is one difference. And one more thing is it can go viral. Digital marketing, digital advertisement can go viral, but traditional never, it can never go viral, or it may take a very long time to go viral. For example, let's say nowadays, one example, if I want to give, all the movie trailers and all those things, where they release first in YouTube or social media, any other social media, right? But previously, excuse me, but previously they used to release in between other movies, right, in the theaters, like in the interval or start of the other movie, right? So, but now where they do first, where they promote in YouTube, because it goes viral, it reaches out to as many people as possible. A lot of people, million, 10 million people, 20 million people see in a very short span of time. In one day, in half a day, that many people see that. So it has a viral value. Next is you can measure anything when it comes to digital marketing. See, when you are giving a newspaper ad, newspaper guy will tell you like, okay, 2 lakh people purchase my newspaper, 2 lakh people read my newspaper. But can you get to know from that 2 lakh how many people viewed your ad on the second page? Have you like viewed any, I mean like can you, so like for example there is a newspaper which you have done an ad on the second page, so in that case, like let's say, can you know like how many people view, or can you at least know like how many people were interested through that? No. But when it comes to digital marketing, you can see like how many people clicked on your ad, from where they came, whether they came from mobile or computer, or whether, I mean like they came from which internet connection, like uh, either it was Airtel or Vodafone, everything, each and every detail, how many times they clicked, and everything you would be able to measure. That is very important when it comes to market research, when it comes to analysis, right? So measurement is very important. Data is very important. So until and unless you don't have a data, you won't be able to plan for your future marketing activities. So that happens very easily in digital marketing, but when it traditional, it is kind of difficult to happen. There are a lot, I can just keep talking about the differences. There are a lot of differences, but these are the very few differences like which are there, which are very important. So this is also one more reason why more and more organizations are getting onto digital marketing. Rather than traditional marketing, more and more people are getting into digital marketing. Again, by saying this, I am not saying that traditional marketing is bad. I'm not saying newspaper advertisement is bad. I'm not saying TV ad is bad. See, it depends on your company, your strategy. What is your product? What is your service? There are some products or some service for which still people are doing traditional advertisements. For example, let's say still there are advertisements coming for Colgate. Still advertisement is there for Coke. Still advertisement is there for a lot of products. Excuse me. So there are still advertisements for a lot of products. But at the same point of time, if you see, there is a Facebook page for Coke also. There is a Facebook page for what is the Colgate also. There is a YouTube channel. So people are trying to adapt. So as I said, right, so consumer behavior, so Coke was there from a very long year, more than 100 years they are there, but they saw how the people are evolving, how the consumer behavior is changing, so they are adapting that. So even every organization needs to adapt based on the consumer behavior. In case if you're not adapting, right, your marketing and your business will go for a downfall. I'm not saying this, but there are a lot of examples for this. One of the very good example, if I can tell you, is Nokia mobiles. You know, right? Nokia mobiles. So what happened with them? Now they are coming back. But previously, what happened with them? So they were with the keypad, those kind of phones. But slowly, other companies came in and they started giving what do you call the touch screens and other options, Android. But Nokia was still stuck with their keypad. But by the time they realized that they have to change with the consumer, it was gone. So there was a lot of gap. So Nokia was not able to catch up because they were not up to date. They were not able to catch up. But now they are coming back. Fine. So this is one example. What happens if you're not uh, adapting yourself? So I'm not changing. You should leave traditional marketing totally and start only digital. But it totally depends upon your marketing strategy. Like for example, we have something called as a integrated marketing strategy where we will combine digital marketing and traditional marketing. We'll talk more about that like in our session. So now it's not required. So whatever we discuss now is what is digital marketing and how it evolved and why we need to choose digital marketing. Now let's look at some digital marketing channels. So what is digital marketing channels in case if you're going to work on your website or on your product or on social media. So these are the channels where you will actually do your jobs on a day-to-day basis. SEO, search engine optimization, social media, PPC ads, email marketing, analytics, e-commerce, content marketing. These are very few, but there are other channels also. But these are the most important channels which are there in the digital marketing. So let's see few important channels. What exactly are they? So now let's start with SEO, search engine optimization. So what is search engine optimization? Before that, what is a search engine? There are different search engines, right? Google, the most popular Google search engine. So every activity, not every, we can say like 80% of the users who come into the internet or through Google. This is a researched, surveyed data. More than 80% of the people who enter the internet enter through Google. So search engines are like huge nowadays, right? Anything and everything you want, you go to Google. So everything now is available in Google. So Google is a search engine. So now what is this search engine optimization? If you have a website of your business or a website of your product or a service, if you have a website, so whenever people are searching in Google related to your product or a service, to make sure that your website comes on the first page of the result is what is called a search engine optimization. So here we will do some activities on your website, outside of your website. There are few small HTML, JavaScript codes are involved in that, and you will use some other tools. A lot of tools are there. So all these tools you will use, and what we will do, we will work on our website to make sure that whenever someone searches for our product or service on Google, our website comes on the first page of the Google search results. This process is called the search engine optimization. So whenever we get into our sessions, we learn in detail. So different types of optimization, on-page optimization, off-page optimization. What are the different search engines? What are Google algorithms? So there are different algorithms when it comes to Google. So what are those different algorithms? How those algorithms work? So all these things like we will check in detail when we get into our sessions. Okay, so that is SEO. So and there is one more channel. We call it as SEM. This is SEO. The another one is SEM, that is search engine marketing. So what is the difference between search engine optimization and search engine marketing is search engine optimization is free. Free in the sense it's all about your effort, your smartness, your hard work. So how much time you're spending, it's up to that. But when it comes to search engine marketing, that is SEM, it is paid, where what you're going to do is you're going to pay to Google to advertise your website on the search results. All right, for example, here you can see there is this yellow color ad. here you have ad, here you have ad. So that means this M router has given money to Google to show their website on the top. Got it? So this M router has given money to Google so that whenever someone searches for plumbers, my website should be on the top. So there are two options, SEO and SEM, search engine optimization, which is free, and search engine marketing, which is paid, where you pay to Google and you try to get it on the top. Now you can ask like when there is free, then why we need to pay? Okay, so already Google is allowing for free, then why we again need to pay, right? So the reason is when it is free, right, it takes a long time. So it's a long process to get it on the first page. See, for plumbing, let's say for example in Bangalore, plumbers. So how many plumbers would be there? There will be huge, hundreds of plumbers, right? But when you see in Google, right, in the first page, there will be only 10 positions. Got it? Those 10 positions are free positions. So the 100 people are competing for that 10 positions. So obviously it will take a long time. You need to beat all your competitors, you need to beat all the people, and you need to come on the top. But at the same point of time, when you pay to Google, that okay, I'm paying you this much, show me on the top. So Google is going to show you on the top. Again, even for the paid, there is a limitation. There are only like 6 positions, top three, bottom three, or top four, bottom two. There are only like limited positions there. So in that case also there is competition. How? Whoever is going to pay more, it's kind of a bidding. Whoever going to bid more, whoever going to pay more, so they are going to get it on the top. Others will be on the bottom. So first, second, third. So we'll see in detail. So there is a tool called as Google Ads. Previously it was Google AdWords. Now they changed it to Google Ads. So using that Google Ads tool, we are going to put this advertisement. So we will teach you like how exactly you need to place the advertisements, how you need to pay, how you can save the money, what are the different types of ads. You have text ad, you have image ad, you have video ad. There are a lot. So we'll see one by one like how exactly these things are all. So this is what is SEO and this is what is SEM. Then we have something which you all know, that is social media, right? So what exactly is social media? What exactly is social media? A collection of social networks is what we call it as a social media. For example, like what are social networks? So Facebook is one social network, right? LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram. So YouTube is also a social network. So when we group it together, we call it as social media. So now what exactly is social media marketing? So when we say like what exactly it is, social media marketing is like using these social networks like Google, sorry, like Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, using these networks to promote our product and services is what we call it as social media marketing. So now you can say, okay, I use Facebook, I use Instagram. What's there with that? What's different in that? See, using social media for your, I mean, personal use and using social media for a business, there is a difference. So for Facebook, you have a profile, but for businesses, there are pages. Even in Instagram, you have a business page. Even Twitter is just a profile. In LinkedIn, you have a business page. So there are like differences how you need to promote, how you promote or advertise yourself in your Facebook profile, and how a business has to communicate to its customers. There are differences. There are a lot of settings. So we'll see 5 top social networks in depth: Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Google Plus, Instagram, and we'll also see YouTube. So these social networks we'll see in depth on how to promote, what kind of businesses can use what kind of pages, what kind of posts, images you can do it, and how to find out. Even in Facebook, even in social media, you have paid and free. Even in Facebook, you have paid campaigns. Even in Twitter, you have paid. Instagram, you have paid. LinkedIn, you have paid. Either you can do it free by just posting normally, like how you do in your personal profile, or you have another option where you can pay to Facebook, pay to LinkedIn, and you can reach out to as many people as possible. So we'll see in our sessions, like in detail, like how exactly that works. And one more thing is like email marketing. See, email is one of the first form of communications which came in when we talk about digital marketing. right? Once internet was invented, the first form of communication was through email. So now there are a lot of data here which I'm showing you. So why I'm showing all this data is because a lot of people say that email marketing is dead. They say that no, emails are not working, emails we can't use and all those stuff, but still email is one of the best form of digital marketing channel. So email is used by a lot of organizations to generate leads, to keep in touch with their audiences and all those things. So even now email is one of the best form of communications which is there. A lot of marketers use email. So if someone says email marketing is not good, then they are wrong. So email marketing is still one of the best marketing strategies which are. And what we will learn in email marketing is there are a lot of marketing tools. So this bulk emails, scheduled emails, different, welcome email, thank you email. So how exactly we can send this, how to schedule these emails. So there are a lot of tools like uh, MailChimp, Aweber, Constant Contact. So we will see a few of these tools, how these tools work, how we can import the data, how we can design the flow of the email and all those. So these are email marketing tools, what we call this Aweber, GetResponse, MailChimp, all are email marketing tools. So we'll see about these email marketing tools, how they work, how to send an email. And also we will check marketing automation tools. Now, what is the difference between this email marketing and marketing automation tools? See, email marketing tool is very simple. Upload the emails. It's like import the emails, design an email, and send a personalized email. That is what is email marketing. But marketing automation is you are going to create a flow, like import the email, import the contacts, design an email, multiple designs, one design for first visit, another design after purchase, another design if the person like left the website without purchasing. So marketing automation is an automated emails. Like for example, when you go to Flipkart, buy something, immediately you get thank you email, right? That one. And exactly after 2 days, you will see if you have purchased a mobile, they will send an email for you with the back cover or power, what do you call that? Power backup. So a power bank. So they will send you emails. So this is not something where where a person is sitting there and he's checking and he's sending you. No, these are like automated emails. This is what we call as marketing automation, which is currently trending in the industry, like where people doesn't want to manually send emails, they automate it based on your behavior. So if you have clicked that, one email will go. If you have clicked something else, another email will go. So that is how it is. So sometimes you may wonder, like I went to this website 2 days back, I clicked on that, but how this guy sent me email exactly? That is because they have automated it. So we will also look into some of the marketing automation tools, not in depth, but I will give you an overview because those are paid tools, and that itself will become a different course. So, but I will give you an introduction. I'll give you an overview. Like let's look into the Adobe Marketing Cloud or Salesforce Marketing Cloud. So I will give you an overview on how this works and how you can upskill yourself on that. Okay. So next thing is mobile. So I don't have to talk anything about mobile here. Why? Because everyone is using smartphones. Smartphones has become a very essential part, right? Smartphone is has become like one of the essential part. Morning, if you wake up, the first thing you're seeing is your mobile, and the night when you sleep, the last thing which you see is your mobile. And even a slight disturbance, like for example, a notification or a sound from your mobile, you immediately go and check, right? So because of that, only in digital marketing they came up with the additional channel called as mobile marketing, mobile advertising. So what exactly we do in the mobile? Because the nearest screen to any human is his mobile phone, right? Smartphone. So using that, how we are going to promote our product and services, that is what we'll learn into mobile marketing. So image ads, how to send image ads, and a lot of people use apps, right? So in between, for example, if you play games and all, so in between each level or something, you will get videos, you will get images as advertisements. So how to put those ads, how to put those advertisements, all these things like we'll be discussing in our mobile marketing. Got it? So that's a lot of people use mobile. Almost everyone is now using mobile. So mobile marketing has become very essential nowadays. So we'll look into like how we need to display the ads and how we can reach out to more people using the mobiles. So that is what is about mobile marketing. The next thing is like remarketing. So it is not exactly a digital marketing channel, but it's a process. We can say it as a process. Now, what exactly is remarketing? Okay, so let me give you an example. You can even try it today if you guys wanna. I mean, if you guys wanna see in live how remarketing works. So you go to Flipkart or Amazon or any website, e-commerce website. Go there and look at a product. Just go through that, scroll that, and go to a product page. Be there for few seconds. Close it. Come back to Facebook and keep scrolling your newsfeed, and after a few minutes you will find the same product which you saw in that e-commerce website coming as an advertisement on your Facebook, right? You guys must have noticed this. Maybe 2 days back, 3 days back, you must have visited some website and seen something, and one day when you are using Facebook, in that Facebook you will have exactly the same product as an advertisement. This is what we call as remarketing. So remarketing means retargeting, marketing again. So you are coming to one website and you are seeing the product, but you're not purchasing. So what these people will do, Facebook and Google, so they will follow you. They will follow you whichever website you go, and they will keep showing you advertisements. They will follow you and they will keep showing you advertisements. So this is what we call remarketing. In online, right? In online world, in digital world, this thing works very good for e-commerce because you constantly see that. So there is a shoe which you want to buy, but you feel like okay, not now, maybe some other time. You close it and you go, but maybe after 2 days, after 3 days, after one week, you keep on seeing that shoe. So what will happen? One or other day, okay, fine, let me buy it today. So let me buy it today. So you will go and buy. That's what they are expecting. So remarketing ad does that. So this is what is called as remarketing. So remarketing can be done using Facebook also. Remarketing can be done using Google AdWords, or as it is called right now, Google Ads. So we can do it through Google Ads or Facebook remarketing. We can do. So I will teach you like how you can capture the audience, because until unless you don't capture the person who visit your website, you can't target him, right? So how to capture, what are the options, and how we can do the retargeting, retargeting through image, retargeting through video. So how exactly we need to do all these things we'll teach. If you guys want, you guys can go and try if you have not seen. So notice that, you may notice it now. Okay, so next thing, as I was saying before also, measurement, analytics is very important. See, all these things you do, email marketing, retargeting, you do SEO, you do SEM, but how will you identify whether whatever you are doing is working or not? Right, through analytics. So Google has a product called as Google Analytics, which is like one of the most used analytic tool which is there. So what you can do using Google Analytics, so you can see how people, how many people came to your website, whether they are male or female, from where they came, whether they came from SEO or SEM or direct or email, how they came, male or female, what is their age group, from which mobile or desktop, so everything, all except their personal information, that is their name, contact number, email ID, any contact information, except their personal contact information, you will be able to see everything. Their age group, male or female, from where they came, which country, which city, which area, how much time they spent, from which page to which page they went. This is analytics itself is a separate subject which is there. We call it as web analytics. So we will look into like how to read this data, which is very, very important. See, data, the tool gives you the data, but how to read the data and how to come up with a conclusion, how to create reports, and based on the data, how you can plan for your future strategy, all those things we will be learning when we will be learning during our web analytics sessions. And Google Analytics is one tool which we'll be looking in depth all the options which are available. We'll be looking into Google Analytics, and also as an additional bonus, I will be also teaching you Adobe Analytics. Adobe Analytics is a premium tool, and not many people teaches that, but I will just give you an intro, a theory on like how exactly you can use Adobe Analytics also, how you can use that Adobe Analytics and how you can read the data. So analytics itself is a very big part. Without analytics, all the marketing activities which you are doing is of no use. So analytics is a big part, so we will learn in depth how we can read those data, how we can come up with that. So as of now, we have talked about the different digital marketing channels, what are they and all. Now let's come to the most important thing which you guys are waiting eagerly. Jobs, right? Everyone is looking for a job. So when it comes to digital marketing, right? So there are different branches. Now I talked all these channels, right? Digital channels. So these are branches. So SEO is one branch, social media is one branch, SEM one branch, content one branch, analytics one branch. So when you learn digital marketing, right, you will learn everything: SEO, social media, PPC, everything you will learn. At the same point of time, when you're looking out for a job, right, it's not like you have learned only digital marketing, but you have learned all the channels. So you have multiple options to search out for a job. So you can go into social media, or you can go into SEO, you can go into content, you can go into anything. For example, let's take like Java. So if you learn Java, so you need to get into a company which is where you are going to program only on Java, right? Only on Java, only on Java. But when it comes to when you learn digital marketing, it is not like that. When you learn digital marketing, you have 10 different options, lot of other different options you have, where you can be anything. You can get into SEO as an analyst, as an executive. You can get the social media as a campaign manager or a content writer. You can get into SEM as a campaign manager, or you can get into like as a whole digital marketing expert where you handle everything. So there are a lot of job roles available. It's not like single. It's not like one. Don't think like if you learn digital marketing, you're stuck to one. So you have a lot of job roles available when it comes to digital marketing. And why? Now, if you ask like why I should choose this, maybe you are from BBA, or you're from an MBA, or you're from a computer background or engineering or whatever you are. So why should I choose? Why should I choose as a career digital marketing? Here you can see in this image. So this is a recent paper clip which has been taken, like where it has been mentioned like the demand exceeds supplies for jobs in digital marketing and AI. So the next thing of digital marketing is machine learning, AI, which you guys must have known. That is like future, maybe after 3 years, after 4 years. So that is how digital marketing is going to evolve. But still, there are a lot of people who are required for digital marketing now, to read the data, to understand the data, to market the people, to promote. So a lot of things. You guys must have heard about IoT, Internet of Things, all these wearable bands, all these what do you call, smart home, smart car, all those things and all. So all these smart these things, right? They collect the data, right? Let's take for example your wearable watch, that smart watch. It collects your heart rate, it collects your pulse, it collects how many steps you have taken. All these things it collects, right? So this data is useful for a digital marketer. So, like for example, some guy, he is completing 2,000 steps every day. He's like going for 2,000 steps or 5,000 steps every day. Obviously, what you can do, just an example I'm saying, like you can promote him related some shoes, right? Some running shoes, maybe because like he's running a lot. So promote him running shoes. That is how data is going to evolve. So based on the consumers' data which has been used, people are going to take the data and people are going to promote. So that is why digital marketers are required, because the skill is in huge demand. Every what do you call, every industry requires digital market. Start, let it be from agriculture, let it be healthcare, let it be any industry you keep, digital marketer is required. Any business, let it be a product or a service, requires a digital marketer. There's a huge demand for people, and there are very less skilled people. Okay, so, and the salaries are great. See, don't think it is something marketing, so it is coming under marketing. No, see, even there are lot of job opportunities in digital marketing which is almost equal to an IT job. The salaries are almost equal to an IT job. So now most of the places digital marketing professionals are not considered as marketing professionals. They are considered as IT professionals. But you don't need to know any programming or something for this, right? And the salaries are good at par with whatever your IT job will give. It's almost equal to whatever your IT job gives. Let's say, like for example, and there are a lot of factors which affect the salary. Let me be clear here. So, like because like your education or the company which you're going for an interview, or how you perform during an interview, and your experience. So, a lot of things differ when it comes to salaries. And it's a recession-proof career. It's a recession proof, so you don't need to worry like whether my job will be there or not. There will be vacancies. If I learn this, can I get a job? No, you can get a job because it's recession proof. There are huge demand. Any industry you can get a job. And why I'm saying recession proof? Because there is going to be a business. Without business, nothing. Because one or the other companies is coming up, one or the other product is coming up. Lot of organizations are there, lot of businesses are there, so it's never going to end. And also it is not about one category, right? If it is IT, you are going to look only at software companies. If it is mechanical, you are going to look only at a product based company. If you are from a like BBA or MBA, you're going to only look at finance or banking. But here it is not like that. Any industry you can get into. No educational constraints. It's not like only a marketing guy should learn this, engineering should not learn. It's not like that. There is no educational constraint for this. So even an undergraduate or a BBA or a arts or computer science, anyone can learn these things. And variety of job profiles, as I already said. You can get into healthcare, promoting the doctors, promoting the hospital, promoting the services. You can get into a product based company, promoting the product, promoting the brand. You can get into a service based company, promoting the services, increasing the leads. You can get into schools, promotion of the school, promotion of the brand, getting the leads. So a lot of options. You can get into e-commerce, you can get into IT software company, you can get into any organization, variety of jobs. Okay, so let's say you don't want to get into a job. No, I don't want to get into a job. You can be your own boss. You can start your own organization, or you can be a freelancer who gives digital marketing services. And also you guys must have heard a lot of times, right? Make money online, make money online. So even in digital marketing you can make money online. There is another marketing channel, we call it as like affiliate marketing. So affiliate marketing is nothing but where you will be promoting products of other people. For example, you can tie up with Amazon or Flipkart and you can sell their product on your website, and Amazon or Flipkart will give you commission. This is just an example, but there are other ways also. You can be a blog writer, you can maintain a blog, and Google will pay you for each click. So we have a tool called as Google AdSense, that is called as Google AdSense. So if you register with Google AdSense, you should have a website for that first. So if you have your own website and if you need to write something, you need to get more and more people to visit your website. So once you do that, you can register with Google AdSense. What Google AdSense will do, Google will place advertisements on your website. And if someone comes and clicks on that ad, Google is going to pay you per click. So like that, there are a lot of people who are earning. So all this make money online comes under this one. And there is a great future because digital marketing is not going to end until unless there is businesses. The digital marketing is going to be there, and it is going to evolve into what? Evolve into multiple things: machine learning, IoT, AI, all these things. But not immediately. Maybe it will take 2 years or 3 years. But right now, the base, the fundamental is to learn digital marketing because a lot of demand is there, huge demand. There's a recent Google trend which we searched for digital marketing jobs. So see the increase, how it has been increased, how it is increasing. So you can also go to Google Trends and go and type digital marketing jobs and check how the jobs are there, how it is increasing. And this is a survey by the conductor. So 2017 and 2018, there is 43% increase only in SEO positions, not overall digital marketing, only in SEO. So just imagine like in other channels like digital marketing or social media, how much the job openings will be there, right? And this is like the number of jobs available. This may be not a live data. If you want, you guys can go into Naukri and just go and type digital marketing and check how many jobs are available. You can also go and try like how many jobs are available for freshers. There may be some. Only in Bangalore in the past 30 days there will be some 1,000 jobs available only for freshers. If it is 1 year or 2 year, there is more than 10,000, 9,000 jobs which are available only in Naukri and only for digital marketing. But if I search SEO separately and if I search social media separately, there are huge vacancies which are there in Naukri. So I'm not just saying like this. I'm not just like, okay, just whatever comes in my mind, I'm saying no. You go and check. If you want, you go and check how many jobs are available. There are huge jobs available in Naukri. That is only in Naukri. There are other job portals, Shine, Monster, Times Job, LinkedIn. Even LinkedIn, there are a lot of jobs available when it comes to digital marketing. And these are the salaries which are being like so a lot of jobs available, and the salaries, average salaries, it can start anywhere between like 15,000. Depends exactly on your education, on the company and your experience level. As I said, the factor. But there are cases where even a fresher has got 25,000 salary, even a fresher has got 40,000 salary. At the same point of time, there is a 3 years experience who's getting a 40,000 salary, and there is a 3 years experience who's getting a 80,000 salary also. So it depends. It totally depends on which company you're applying, what is your education qualification, how much experience you have, and how you perform in the interview. Okay, and that's it about today's session on what is digital marketing. So what we learned as of now is like what is digital marketing, and why we need to choose digital marketing, and the different digital channels and all these things we saw. Now when it comes about this digital marketing certification course, which is 100% placement assured training. So once after you complete this 3 month session, within 45 days after the 3 month, you are going to get placed. That is like 100% assured, and you will be working on live project, and you will also be writing the certifications. Google has certifications, like Google AdWords certification is there, Google Analytics certification is there, and apart from this digital marketing, I will also be teaching you how to create your own website, how to create a website without any code. So we have a CMS, that is content management system, a tool called as WordPress. So we'll be learning WordPress on like how to create a website using WordPress, and how you can design, develop your own website without using any code. Even if you don't have any knowledge on web development, not required. I will teach you like how you can develop a good website using WordPress. And we'll also learn something about Google marketing platform, which is going to come up, which is very new. So we'll see like what and all we can learn through this Google marketing platform. And as I already said, I will also be teaching you theoretically on Adobe Analytics, and also we'll see into some other marketing clouds if it is required. And I will also help you on the resume preparation, and referring you for the interviews, and taking mock interviews. So all these things, like I'll be helping you out in the course of this 3 months. So this is what is from my side. And in case if you guys have any questions related to this career or anything, you can just text me on the chat window. I will answer your questions if there is any.